Welcome back to Naturally Spiritual, where we correlate the spiritual with the natural. I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Sherry, and we are here to just give you some insight on temptation.
Right.
We all have them.
Do we?
We do, including you, honey.
What's mine?
Yeah.
Enlighten me, honey.
Okay, let's talk about those sweets.
Uh, what about?
You have to have them, and you always.
Look, I can't say I have to have them. Look, I don't have them often. Look, just for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Look, the snacking times in between. Not often.
Honey, you have that temptation to go eat your sweets, and you do.
I do.
You go into that freezer, that fridge, that pantry, whatever.
Okay,
to
you
feed
got me.
the
Okay,
need.
okay,
So
quit
you
calling
give
me
in
out.
to the temptation.
You got me. You got me.
And I'm guilty as well, so I can't just say you, but I'm guilty
Right.
as well.
Yes.
We all have those temptations.
Right. Right. And if I could go ahead and be honest, just thinking about temptation is really nothing more than a thought that we've had that we've acted upon, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when we act on it, it becomes habit forming.
Right. And scientifically, habits can be formed in only 14 days. So
Right.
if you're on repeat cycle
Right.
for 14 days, you formed a
Look,
habit.
and that's not long, right?
It's not.
14
It's
days.
really not when you think about it.
Right. So yeah, I guess I attempt. So look, my weak point, right?
Right.
But they're everywhere. Think about it. So I guess one thing I need to do is clean out my pantry, and my
Clean
fridge,
it out.
and that freezer. Get all of that ice cream.
Yeah, let it go. But it's like girlfriend said on last night, and I said, "Well, here, take the cookies," and she said, "No, I'm on a diet. I can't take them because if they're there, I'm going to eat them." And to me, I'm thinking like, well, what's wrong with eating them? But then it made me think about, if she's on the diet, you do have to take control
Right.
of any situation that you might be tempted of, because temptations are actually what's in you.
Right.
So you're tempted of what's in you.
Well, yeah, that's true. And if I go, because the word even tells us that we will be tempted, right?
Mhm.
So in James 1:12, it said, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation," right?
Mhm.
So that's letting us know that we're going to go through temptation.
Mhm.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him, right?
That's true.
So the Lord is even telling us that when you're tempted, and look, so that's, to me, what I just got out of that is you tempted, but you are also in control of that temptation, right?
That part right there. You are in control.
You're in control. So it's up to you whether or not you're going to act upon it, right?
That's true.
Because like you just said, it can become habit forming, and habit forming can lead to an addiction.
Right. And we all unfortunately know, probably if it's not directly in our immediate family, there are members of
So
your
true.
family who might be addicted to things that, I'm saying, for years.
Right.
So in that addictions, I'm gonna say sin takes you where you might not want to go,
Right.
and it keeps you longer than
So
you intended
true.
to be there.
So
So that's
true.
just saying, like, if I say I'm going to go bake a cake just to get a slice out of it, and I end up eating that whole entire
Right.
cake, and then my accusation is, who ate this cake? But I'm the only one in the house.
So then you have to self-reflect, because
Right,
you know
and then
nobody's in the
it's
house
you,
with you.
yeah, and then it's you, and then as you made a reference one time about an alcoholic,
Right. Right. Yeah. So if you're an alcoholic, you can't say, look, so the temptation is in I'm gonna go to the store and see what they have out, what different things they have out. Now, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna go to the store, you're gonna see it. Now, the first time you might can, oh no, I see. But go back again. And before you know it, you're gonna go from just want to see what they have to let's taste.
Let's sample.
Right?
Yep,
Let's sample.
Let's get a
So
sample
now you go, and next thing you know, the addiction has overtaken you, right? So
true.
now it's no longer it's no longer a temptation. It's an addiction. So now here you go again. So now you further in, right?
Right. Unfortunately, yeah.
And one thing about temptation, you can control temptation. However, you can't control addiction, right?
Right.
Unless you have the help, right?
And that help, number one,
Right.
comes from God.
So you gotta be careful again with what you allow to be tempted by, right?
Right, that's true. That is so true. And so we hope we were insightful to
Right.
you guys today. We on the weekends try to keep it short, and so we hope we again, was able to help
Help
somebody
somebody,
just a
right?
little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it becomes with controlling your thoughts,
Yep.
and then if not controlling your thoughts, controlling your actions.
Right.
Because your actions can lead to a lot of different things.
Right.
So,
Well, like the word also says, renew your mind. So
that's
it does.
true.
You do. You can control that as well.
Right.
But again, we hope that we help someone, and if not, we want you to keep seeking. Right.
Keep seeking.
Keep seeking, and so we hope that you like us,
leave us some comments,
share us,
right,
and hit that subscribe button. Right.
Right. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.